All right. DLC features 2 challenging new 4-player PvE dungeons, Oathsworn Pit, the training ground for Malakath's Chosen, and the God of Curses demands you enact a revenge on behalf of the fallen. And Bedlam Vale. Rich, thank you very much. Well, this is probably Finn's expertise. Thank you very much.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
For having names I can pronounce. In Bedlam Vale, located within the demi-plane of Maelstrom, you'll find cultists who have invaded. It is up to you to defend the ancient vault and the mysterious relic it protects. Completing these dungeons gives you the chance of obtaining a number of new item sets, collectibles, achievements, and more. Yeah, a lot of the stuff with Necrom I just couldn't pronounce. All right. As part of a free base game update, we've added 3 new PvP items that are earned from Rewards of the Worthy, in addition to the new Antiquity. We've also unified both gear and Cyrodiil repair kits to aid in the inventory woes, and the siege equipment will now stack. Undaunted key rewards have been increased. We've also updated graphic settings, presets, and the minimum specs for the game. Presets and the minimum specs for the game. Finally, we hope you'll check out the Gold Road Chapter Prologue quest, which is available to test with this patch. We've copied all PC NA characters for this week's patch, which is approximately 3 gigs. We hope you enjoy. Stackable siege equipment, right? Oh my gosh. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, new features. Sean just giving us all the things. All right. Numero uno, the 2 new dungeons. Oathsworn Pit. For centuries, the secluded retreat of the Oathsworn Pit had been providing ground for followers of Malakath, honing their martial skills in the shadow of the Daedric Prince, a band of wood elves calling themselves the Recollection. Have the Recollection. What a shame, the Recollection. We know their name. They're kind of funny wood elves. They got a beef against Malakath. Oh, the Recollection. Oh, the Recollection. Don't you know the Recollection? You better watch out for their bows. Oh, the Recollection. What a shame, the Recollection. Malakath his name. Recollection. Watch out, you groovy cats now. Oh, yeah. I hear eye rolls. Oh my gosh. Was not on my card for today. No Mel. Was that good? There you go. It's now officially Maty has lost it big time. It is very true. So the Recollection has recently arrived with an ultimatum. Join their army or die. Bending the knee to these usurpers would draw shame in the eyes of Malakath, and battle commenced. Now the lodges of the pit stand against the Recollection to free themselves from the shackle of servitude. But do the Wood Elves have another motive? Oh, didn't mean anything about the script about my comment, like, don't we go into Cyrodiil or appear? No, you're fine. You're fine, I get what you're saying. Don't know how to make equipment to get full potential character, but oh well. I'll hush. No, you're fine, Tina. You know, like I said, I just know, that a little bit of extra PvP love would be good. Would be good. Now, if I have many a snap, stone and wood need to be sold in hundreds, please. CJ, hugs Madigan. Hi, Allah. How you doing? All right. Then the next one, Bedlam Vale. And of course they're taking out a tree outside, obviously. The workshop of Feynuit Hend. Oh, that's Fondant. The workshop of Fondant Head. Bedlam Vale has been invaded. Mama's got that stuck in my brain now. Has been invaded by a mysterious force calling themselves the Blind Path, and led by an imposing Daedra known as the Blind. Her forces has seized control of the workshop, searching for an artifact of great importance. The Econir. Fondant head, ever delighted by surprises and tests, is amused by this intrusion, and could he remember what the Econir was or where it was? He would undoubtedly seal it away. One thing is for certain: the artifact must not fall into the hands of the blind or for horses. I see above over Madagon. Oh my gosh. Blame mama, right? Fondant. It's very close to fondant head. Fondant head. Hen. See, we were doing good on the names of the first one. Names of the second one, not so much. Oathsworn Pit and Bedlam Vale are a 4-player dungeon which can be reached via the Reach. And Rothgar, respectively. Oathsworn Pit's entrance is the northern section of the Reach. The entrance north of the Drudak Mountains Way Shrine. Bedlam Vale's entrance is located in western Rothgar, north of the Siege Roads Way Shrine. Now he can't say, no, I can't even come close now correctly. Both dungeons include a normal version, an additional event version. Each dungeon features challenging hard modes for each one of the 3 boss encounters. There are unique item sets, including 2 new Undaunted Monster Mask sets, only available with the dungeons. Unique achievement awards available for completing the dungeon, including the following: a unique skin, 2 unique mementos, unique die, and several titles. Hi, Knox. How you doing? All right. Okay, so item sets. Here we go. We've added new item sets in Monster Mask. Okay, Bedlam Vale, we get light armor, blind path induction. Magicka, healing, Magicka, increases the strength of your damage shields by 13% to targets 15 meters or closer to you. Increases your healing done by 13%. Healing done by 13%, 15 meters away from you. Okay. Medium armor, Tarnished Nightmare, crit. When you deal crit damage to an enemy, glass shards burst 8 meters around them, dealing physical damage to enemies, and bursts at applying the Sundred status effect, dealing additional physical damage and applying minor breach for 4 seconds, reducing the target's physical and spell resistance. This effect can occur every 8 seconds, and damage scales off of the higher of your weapon or spell damage. Interesting. And then a heavy armor, Reflective Fury, health, stamina. When you taunt an enemy, gain a stack of broken shards for 5 seconds, up to 5 stacks max. You can only gain 1 stack every 1 second. When broken shards ends, you release the stacks in an 8-meter blast, dealing physical damage at enemies hit and applying major maim to them for 3 seconds per stack and broken shards consumed, reducing their damage done by 10%. The damage scales off your max health. Ooh. Hey, Spitfire, how's it going? The Monster Mask. The Monster Mask. Crit chance. Critical healing yourself or an ally grants them the Hydroglass damage shield that absorbs up to 2692 damage for 6 seconds. While damage shield holds for 3 seconds after it ends, the target gains minor force, and crit damage is done by 10%. Ooh, a little heal. We guys look at that. Kind of looks nice for healers. Let's see. Oathsworn. Cinders of Anthelmere. Defense penetration, weapon, and spell. On dealing damage, summon a Cindemoth. Is that just like the Flaming Moth? Yeah, summon a Cindemoth for 8 seconds that chases the target and searches for a new one within 8 meters if its initial is slain. The first enemy that gets near the Cindemoth causes it to stop and burst after 1 second, dealing flame damage and applying burning to enemies within 8 meters. This can occur once every 8 seconds, scales off your weapon. Oh, that's kind of fun! Oh my gosh, you deal damage, the thing comes up, it goes after that, blows up. I like that. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Medium armor. Sleuthrugs Hunger. Stamina. Penetration spell weapon. Healing yourself or an ally makes your target blood hungry for 3 seconds. Dealing direct damage to an enemy makes them bloody for 3 seconds. Bloody enemies takes 4% more damage from and deal 4% less damage to blood-hungry targets. You see a nerf for me? Oh, don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Heavy armor, Black Grove grounding, 4% healing taken, maximum health. After taking direct damage 3 times within 5 seconds, you create a 5-meter area for 10 seconds. Your group members will touch the area of grounding for 15 seconds, reducing the cost of roll dodging by 20% and increasing block mitigation by 12%. This can affect once every 10 seconds. There we go. Let's put my sound of my phone back on just in case. I play an Arcanist as DPS, but no idea how to make a good DPS gear. So if anyone could help me out, just give me wisdom. Oh, Tina, on my YouTube's in the description, I give you the whole setups. If you want to look at, I made one for every class. If you want to check it out, ! IA builds. Those are our latest build setups. Where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. The Monster Mask. Anthony Emil's construct, weapon damage, like that. Attacking an enemy with a fully charged heavy attack throws an axe at your enemy, dealing physical damage, reducing their armor for 5 seconds. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds, and the damage and armor reduction scale off the higher your weapon spell damage. The axe drops to the ground, traveling to your target for 5 seconds. Touching the axe reduces the cooldown. Oh, that's kind of cool. There we go. If you have any questions on any of those, feel free to ask. Achievements and titles. The update introduced 56 new achievements and 7 new titles. The O Swarm, Bedouin's Discipline, Pitmaster, Self-Governing, the Vengeful, the Revener, and the Cake Connoisseur for all the different things in there. All right, here we go. Here's some good stuff. Gear repair kits have been unified! Yay! No longer will you receive petty, minor, lesser, common, greater, or grand repair kits. You'll just get equipped repair kits. Love it. So like the grand repair kits of old. Additionally, Cyrodiil repair kits will also have been unified. You no longer acquire siege repair kits. Keep wall masonry repair kit. Keep door will work. And so, wait! The masonry company has gone through a restructure? Now there's just Cyrodiil repair kit that will work on all things that used to have individual repair kits. They can be purchased for 258 life points or 90 gold. There we go. Below are the repair rates for the different armors. Keep door, keep wall, mile gates, siege weapons. Hey, there we go. Weaker than the strongest and are based on average level. Yeah, I think so. I think they're good. Stackable siege weaponry. Oh my gosh, yes. Cyrodiil siege engineers have figured out how to condense siege weaponry. So it stacks. I like that, like the engineers. The engineers at Cyrodiil Corp has found out how to condense siege weaponry so it stacks. These weapons will now stack up to 20 maximum health. While placing siege weaponry from a quick slot, it will use the siege weapon with the lowest health in your inventory to help ensure the bag stays. There you go. Last Sushi Bender. Oh my gosh, I love your name. The Last Sushi Bender. I want sushi right now. Last time I played ESO, I was lost in endgame since the gear was untailed through market. This gear, I was doing dungeons and getting loot that I really don't need, actually, since I was okay with the gear. So what's the goal for PvE and endgame as in progress in there? That's, well, if you didn't really, you can use your same gear. Yeah. Because remember, the endgame really isn't the endgame. You can play 99% of the game in just regular stuff. It's the hard modes, the trifectas, that you really need the stuff, and to be able to do it. So yeah, if you weren't getting like the perfected of perfected gear, stuff like that, you're fine. New rewards of the worthy. Oh, here's the new stuff. Acme. Might as well call the Acme. Watch out for coyotes and roadrunners. 3 new items obtained from the rewards of the worthy can be added for you to acquire. Oakfather's Retribution. Spell there. Defensive penetration against enemies for each major buff. They now have active. Gain 20 weapon and spell against for each major buff they have active. Medium armor. Blunted blades. Armor, stamina, spell damage. When you take direct damage, minor innervation, is applied to your enemy for 4 seconds, reducing their critical damage done by 10%. This could occur once every 5 seconds. Increase the damage done to enemies with minor innervation. Something like that. Something close. Heavy armor. The Bandar's Blessing. Armor, health. Reduce the duration of breakable crowd control, mobilizing the snares on you by 75%. Reduce the duration of the breakable crowd control, mobilizing snares. New antiquities. Here we go. We've added new mythics for adventurers to find. The torque of the last alien king is now accessible through the antiquity system. Necklace. Torque of the last alien king. Disable all other set bonuses and increases your damage by 20%. Reduce your damage taken by 20%. Increase your healing done 20%. Wait, what? Spoiler. The item set actively disables any other item set bonus you have equipped, including other one-piece bonuses. So basically you have gear and you have nothing. So that means the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, none of that counts. It's just your armor and your trait. Your armor, your trait, and your enchantment. So yeah, you just got regular gear. Hi, Evans, the lions. Oh, my lion's choked. Yeah, so you're basically kind of fighting naked, aren't you? Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of, to do 20% and everything. Oh. Yeah, that I don't know, that'd be a rough one. A bit by like Thracians, yeah. New collectibles, outfit, style pages for class sets are now available in Infinite Archive to collect style pages. So that'll be curated and will drop from your first class. Other style pages will drop for the set, and all pages will be usable, but you will not be able to outfit your character in class styles other than your current class. Let's go. Let's go. Night!
Night Osiris is a returning jazz cat and has subbed for 53 months.
Ugh.
After 53 months, I don't want to see Maty gone fight naked.
No.
Smile.
I don't want to see myself fight naked. I mean, I've been losing weight, but we're not there yet. So, Night, welcome back to the Jazz. Enjoy your manuals. How you doing? Hope all is well. We're going through our patch notes. Let's see. Pages currently do not curate, but will be fixed in the future. There you go. Pet. The Miramore Mudcrab pet is available. Body and face markings of the Ravens body. Do you think all this Raven stuff is because Rich is a Ravens fan? By the way, sorry your Ravens lost, Rich. I am legitimately sorry that they lost because they're Rich's team. But I'm not sad that Hardball is sad today. I won't lose sleep over that. Sorting paper, too much paper and files. Oh my gosh. Why do you get a pet crab when you earn a prisoner of fate? This is another big one. Increased Undaunted key rewards. The Undaunted have finally recognized the increased difficulty of daily dungeon quests offered by Garlag, Chief Bane. Accordingly, the Undaunted key rewards have been increased to incentivize intrepid adventurers to band together and clear out the more dangerous dungeons. This does not affect quests offered by Glirion, Redbeard, or Maj. Yeah. So normal has gone to 2, 3, or 4. Yep, do get a buff of +1. Yeah. So yeah, and you know what? That kind of does give you some incentive. Because a lot of people for the DLC, just because of time, and it takes a little bit, and you got to have stuff like that, wouldn't go for the veteran hard mode DLCs. But now that you get double keys from it. The two new homes are currently available for testing. Willow Pond, and they're in the Crown Store. Willow Pond Haven, that looks so pretty. I love that bridge and the waterfall. I'm a big sucker for bridges. Twinkling lanternflies and langorious willow trees set a cozy scene for this retreat. Nestled in a peaceful pond, waterfalls and scenic views complete the serene living nook on the edge of Blackwood. And then the Sword Singers read out. Some claim the truest treasure is in this former Sword Singer stronghold. Glitters below ground of the form of the cool, clear water. After the retreat of the Sword Singers, enterprising merchants set up markets here for wealthy clients. Perhaps you will too. It would make a perfect bard cave? Yeah, it would. Fog Break is your favorite personality? I love it. All right. New furnishings. We've added several new housing furnishings that can be acquired, including the following. 28 new furnishing plans, which can be acquired from Chest and Infinite Archive. 2 new achievement furnishings that can be earned from the Oaksworn Pit and the Vale. Purchased from the Undaunted Quartermasters. And 7 new Master Writ furnishings, which can be purchased from Hlalu. I'm trying to scroll down to the next info, but it's not working. I do that too. When I watch somebody else do it. It's like that. New container icons. Several new container icons are coming to help differentiate between various containers and daily quests. Ooh. Delve daily quest containers. We'll have a Delve icon. World Boss icon. Daily quests are an Incursion portal icon. The exception is dragons. Trial weekly coffers will have a trial icon. Rewards for the worthy will have a battleground banner icon. Tribute game rewards will have a tribute icon. Undaunted icon. Dungeon, I see a pattern. Dungeon one-time quest will have an Undaunted icon. Mages Guild daily quest will have a Mages Guild icon. Fighters Guild daily quest containers will have a Fighters Guild icon. Yeah. Because we'll be spending some time in the Infinite Archive looking for chests. Yeah, there you go. Westworld Prologue Quest, Prisoner of Fate. Okay, I'm going to skip that because that's story stuff. UI font rendering. The game now uses a new UI font rendering system. This allows for future improvements to the game, provides small enhancements in some specific situations, such as nameplates and chat bubbles. Add-on creators can find a new tool, Slug Font, in the game directory that allows them to update their use of custom fonts to be compatible with the new system. Add-ons that make use of the custom fonts will instead use default fonts until they receive an update. And fonts included with the game will continue to work without requiring an update. Instructions are provided. They're nerfing of your PC. Min spec update. With the launch of Update 41, we'll be updating the recommended and minimal specs for PC and Mac, though Those on the current specs will still be able to play, while ESO has been highly optimized for a wide set of hardware over the years. The slight change in the min spec is necessary to ensure a continued level of performance for older systems. With this shift, we'll be able to maintain that performance with newer content as well. So what does that mean that they're? Well, it probably says. Rich will probably say read on. In Update 41, ESO will no longer be supporting the Windows 7 operating system for future compatibility. You'll still be able to play on Windows 7, but there is no guarantee that you continue to be the case moving forward, as we no longer including Windows 7 in our testing. This will also impact the technical support for ESO on Windows 7. However, with this PTS cycle on Update 41 release, nothing will impact you from playing if you stay on Windows 7. We encourage everyone to upgrade their operating systems when you can, with official Windows 7 support from Microsoft having ended in 2020. The Win 7 is no longer getting security updates and is more susceptible to malicious attacks. 101. Don't expect this game to run on Commodore 64 forever. Hey, Hawkeye! How you doing? Man. What about Texas Instrument support? You just finished VMA on your Frostigons? Let's go. Congrats. Much easier than your Sork? Yep. Love it. Love it. Congrats. Boop. All right. What? No Alexa support? I know, right? No, the panel on your refrigerator? PC recommended system requirements. Operating system, Windows 10, 64-bit, Windows Core, system RAM, hard disk, GPU, sound, internet, broadband connection, PC. Minimum requirements. There we go. Dun, right there. Mac minimum. Updates to graphics settings presets. To coincide with the spec changes, we have adjusted the recommended spec graphics card and the medium, high, ultra presets in game. The change in the recommended spec graphics card is to ensure the target of playing at high settings at 60 plus FPS. With the medium, high, ultra presets changes, we are not changing your existing settings. If you're currently on any of the medium, high, ultra presets after the spec change, your settings will remain the same. They'll be titled custom rather than min, high, or ultra. I'm sorry, trying to burp. Windows 7 was hung out to dry nearly 3 years ago. Win 7 is only safe to run if you're not online. Heck, support for Windows 8 has ended. Yeah, Windows 10 support ends next year. Cool showing me some cat litter. I do need to get some, though. Has anyone tried playing ESO on their phone using a backbone? This stops Maty crashing. How? Right? How is this without the crashing? Yeah. Medium preset. NAS is now set to FXAA. Ambient inclusion is now set to that. High preset. Ultra presets. All right. Play on low settings, so, well, I'll be okay. There you go. Template information. This PTS cycle, we're again supplying 2 templates for you to utilize, a level 25 template and a max level template that contains all items within inventory container, including 2 new bags of Scions of Athelia item sets and collectibles. Both templates will start you outside of Oath's Sworn Pit in the Reach. In addition to these templates, you'll also be made a few fixes and adjustments to templates, which are listed below. Item set collections and motifs will no longer be automatically unlocked for all PTS characters. Item sets of motif books will be available in the armory jewelry part in there. Reduce the quality of food and drink consumables in the tester's lunchbox to the maximum Sacrifice for each item to avoid overflowing the inventory. There you go. And the PTS template characters now also will start with Raging Coast Way Shrine.